Today's topic is time intelligence in MDX. So, MDX provides time intelligence functions where we can navigate through time dimension to get to different levels and different members. So, for the time intelligence functions to work, the dimension, the date dimension or time dimension should be defined as a type time. Okay. There is a setting in within analysis services cube or analysis services project. When we are defining the dimension, we should define it as a time dimension. So, let us see where that setting is. I will connect to the server to open the database. So, if you open the date dimension, you go to the properties of date dimension in the right side, and there should be a property that says type. If you see here, there is a property called type. So, this type should be defined as time. So, when we define that dimension as time, analysis services knows that the hierarchy levels defined within the dimension are related to the time or date. So, it will have the intelligence to navigate through the levels, and some of the functions are specific to the time within the time intelligence, like the functions like QTD, MTD, YTD and WTD. That means quarter to date, month to date, year to date, week to date. These are the functions specific to the time. So, when they are specific to the time, analysis services should know that the dimension which we are using for these functions is a time dimension. Okay. So, these are the functions available within analysis services that enables us to do time intelligence. So, why do we use time intelligence functions in general? Time intelligence functions are very frequently used in MDX because they deal with the time, and most of the times when we do analysis on the data, we do by the time periods. So, for example, doing a month over month comparison, how is the sales of current month compared to the last month. Similarly, year over year comparison, how is the sales this year compared to the last year. So, lot of calculations within analysis services. That means, whenever we are doing analytics on top of that cube, we use the time dimension. That means, we do the calculations based on time periods. So, that is the where we use time intelligence functions, and these are most frequently used functions within analysis services. So, we will see one by one these functions, how do they behave and what is their purpose. So, first I will show even before talking about the function, so that it is easy to understand. Instead of me explaining, I will use the function first. So, what I want to do in this example is, I want to use periods to date function. That is what the first one. Okay. Periods to date function returns the set of members from the start of a given period up to and including a specific member. That means, periods to date function returns all the members from a given period up to the specified member. That means, in this level expression, it returns all the members from in this level expression till the member expression we specified. So, for example, select, I want to get some measure like internet sales, maybe internet sales amount, onto columns from my adventure works. So what I want to do is I want to get the members. Okay, let me write this function. Periods to date, that is my function, and my syntax is level expression and member expression. That means I need to specify in which level I want to get the members. So date dimension, I will use calendar hierarchy for this. So the level I want to use is calendar year. That means I want to get all the members of months. Let's say I want to get till 2017, 2013, sorry, 2013 some month. Let's pick maybe July. Okay, so that is my function. So what I am asking using periods to date is I want to get all the months in the calendar year. That means when I go in the current member, where the current member here is the month July 2013. So using July 13 to July 2013 as a current member, I want to get all the periods till date under this calendar year. So what is happening here is, if we execute this query, I get all the months from January to July. So what is happening here is, if you look at this hierarchy, so my current member here is periods to date. To date is my July 2013. Okay, and what I am asking by in the periods to date function is to go till the year level, that is my calendar year. I am asking it to go to the year level and get me all the members. The members are at the month level because I am using month as my current member. So at this level, whatever are all the members under the year, get all the months till current member. So it goes to the year, calendar year, because I specified the level it needs to go, and it gets all the members, all the periods to date. Okay, so that is periods to date. Let's say if I do the same expression, same query, instead of calendar year, if I say calendar semester. Okay, if I use semester, what happens? So what am I saying here? I am still using month as my current member, July 13th, July 2013, and I am asking it to go to the semester level. That means from July 2013 it goes to the semester level and should get me all the members till current member, okay, at month level. So what happens? I get only 1 month, because in July, when we go to the July, when I go to the half year or semester level and bring all the members at the month level, I get only 1 month, because I need to get all the members till current member. So I am getting only 1 member here, 1 month. So let us say I change this member as 8. Instead of July, I will say August. Now what will happen? It goes to the semester level and gets all the members at this level till this member. Okay, that is periods to date, till this date. So it returns July and August. So when I say semester, periods to date semester, and when I specified a month, it goes to the semester level of the current month. Okay, it goes to the parent or ancestor, you can say. It goes to the semester level of current member and returns all the members till current member. Okay, so that is periods to date. Periods to date always returns till the member. So why do we use periods to date? What is the use case scenario? You want to see, let's say you want to see how much sales we made so far in this year. Okay, or maybe you want to say how much sales we made till last year, because so far this year means you can just do sum of whatever the year level, right? You get sales till today, because if I say get me all the sales amount at this year, that means I am getting this assuming that 2013 is current year, I get all the sales till this month. So I don't need to do periods to date for that calculation. Let's say if I want to get the sales till last year, till last month, all the sales, let's say we are in the middle of the month. So I don't want to consider the sales that we made in this month, that the 15 days period, but I want to consider, or I want to calculate the sales that we made till end of last month. So then you can use periods to date function. At that stage, what will you do? We will take current month and go back to 1 month to the child, or to the previous member, or you can use lag also function to go to the previous member or last month, and then use periods to date to get all the months, and then you can use aggregate function. You can use aggregate function to return the aggregated member value. So that is the use case for periods to date. Periods to date returns till the current period. Next we have parallel period. Parallel period returns a member from a prior period in the same level, same relative position as a specified member. That means it can go to the different parent and get the member at current level. Okay. So for example, select, I want to still use internet sales amount, LL parallel period, let's say I want to use calendar quarter, I want to go 2 levels, and I want to use the same month. From Adventure Books and items. So what is happening here? So my current member is 2013 August. Okay, if I expand my hierarchy, 2013 August. Okay. we are at 2013 August, that is my current member. And using parallel period, what I am asking? I am asking go to calendar quarter level, that means go to the quarter level, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3. Okay. So, the control has gone to quarter level. Now, what am I doing? I am asking, I am specifying a relative position as 2, that means go up 2 positions. Okay, go up 2 positions. That means my current quarter is Q3 CY 2013, that is my current quarter. So, I am asking to go up 2 levels, okay, which is 1 and 2. So, now I am at this level. Now, get me the parallel period, parallel member, that means within the under the from the children of this level, okay, get me the member that is at same position as me. So, my position is second position within the children here under quarter. So, it gets the parallel period from the quarter at a different relative position. That means parallel period gives the parallel period at a given relative position, distance, you can say relative distance, relative distance of what? Distance of this level we specified. So, if you look at the syntax here, level expression, that is where we specify to which level we need to go, and the index is the one that specifies how many relative positions it needs to climb or skip, okay, and then what is my member expression. So, the based on the member expression or the position of the member current member expression, it returns the parallel period from the relative position. And why do we use parallel period? What is the use case scenario? The best use case scenario for parallel period is year over year comparison. Year over year comparison means you want to calculate let us say here 4. So, instead of 2 I have 4. So, what is happening? It is going under 2012 because I am asking to skip to 4 levels. So, at the quarter level, 4 positions at the quarter level, that means the first one, second one, third one and fourth one, and get me the parallel period, corresponding parallel period. Okay. So, that is parallel period. So, why do we use the use case scenario I was talking about? Use case scenario is year over year comparison. In year over year comparison, how do we calculate the year over year? How do you compare year over year values? You take current month value or the sales made in current month versus sales made in the last year current month. That means last year's current month, that means parallel period. If August is 2013 is our current member or current month, you need to go last year, which is August 2012, last year which is 2012, and get the parallel period from that position. Okay. So, instead of calendar quarter, let us say if I want to use calendar year. So, how can I use calendar year here? I can say, maybe I can say skip just one position, because at year level I need to go only, I need to go to only one relative position, right. Current year is 2013 and it needs to go to 2012. Okay. So, in case of year, I just need to specify the distance as 1. That means what I am asking, take this as the current member, 2013 August as current member, go to the calendar year, okay, and then go one position up, okay, relative position, one position up or one distance, you can say that, okay. It goes to one position up and get me the member at exact the same position as my current member. So, the member at exact same position is August 2012. Okay. So, in this case, when this particular expression is getting executed, when this query is getting executed, it is not looking at half year or semester or quarter. Okay. It is just dealing with the current member, which is month and the year, because I am just giving current member as a month as a member, and I am asking to work at year level. Okay. So, it won't honor semester and quarter here. So, this is a parallel period. Okay. Parallel period is again used mostly in year over year comparison and quarter over quarter, whatever those comparisons. Next we have closing period. Closing period returns the member that is the last sibling among the descendants of a specified member at a specified level. Okay, let us see what that is. Select, again I want to use the same measure. So, instead of okay, I will just use it that value, and I will say closing period So, to be just simple, I want to give the year, just want to see how it behaves. I am asking a closing period of year at the year level. So, what am I getting? I am getting calendar year 2014, because at the calendar year level the last member is CY 2014. Okay, that is the closing period, because I haven't specified any current member or anything here. So, since I did not specify anything, it is just returning the whatever the closing period available. Okay. So, from the syntax we can see that there is a level expression as well, member expression. So, for the same thing, instead of year I want to use calendar month or month. And year 2013. So, what is it returning? At the calendar year 2013, what is the closing period? And my closing period I should be picking up, or I am asking to pick at the month level. So, if I go to 2013 calendar year, what is my closing period here? December 2013, right? Closing period for calendar year 2013 at month level is my December 2013. Okay. So, the closing period of calendar year 2013 at month level is December 2013. That is what the closing period gives. Closing period returns the closing period, that means the last member at a given level for or under a given member. Okay. So, let us say instead of calendar month, I say calendar quarter. So, what does it return? It returns quarter 4, because under calendar year 2013 the last member at the quarter level is Q4. Okay. Similarly, in the calendar year level, if I want to see date, what will I get? I should be getting December, okay, the last day of the year. So, that is closing period. Closing period always gives the last member at a given level under a given member. Okay. So, that is why closing, for a closing period, the member should be always at the top level than, or the parent level or ancestor level than the required level we are asking for. Otherwise, closing period will return just the same member. So, for example, here if I say I want to get the calendar year, what happens? I want to get the closing period at the calendar year level for the member 2013. So, what should it return? It returns calendar year 2013. Let us say if we just reverse this one, okay, I will say, I will take, copy it again, I will take August 2013 as my current member, and I am asking get me the closing period at the year level. So, what does it give? It does not give anything, because the member we specified, the current member is at the child level, whereas we are asking to get the closing period at the ancestor level, which will not work. So, the member should be always at the ancestor level, and the closing period level we are looking for should be at the descendant level, that means child level. Okay. So, that is closing period. Similarly, we have opening period. Opening period is just opposite to closing period. That means, opening period always gives the first member, whereas closing period gives the last member at a given level. So, at the month level, I want to get opening period. So, for calendar year 2013, I want to get the first member or opening period at month level. I get January 2013, because at the calendar year 2013 level, what is the opening period or what is the first member within this hierarchy is January 2013. If I say what is my opening period for calendar year 2013 at quarter level, let us say if I want to see at the calendar quarter level, I get quarter 1, because quarter 1 is the first member under this calendar year hierarchy, first occurring member. Okay. So, that is opening period. Opening period returns the opening period or the first member at a given level under a given member. Okay. So, that is closing period and opening period. Then we have something called last periods. So what does last periods do? It's basically similar to closing periods, but we will see what they do, what the closing periods function, and say closing periods I want to take August 2013. Rows last periods returns a set of n members before or after and including a specified member. Positive n returns the members preceding current member, negative n returns the members following the current member. So it returns a set of n number of members. The n is what we specify in the last periods. So returns a set of n members before or after a given member, the member expression we specify. So last periods, and I want to get 2 members at August 2013. So I get July and August. July and August members before preceding current member. So when I say positive number, I get preceding members. That means the members that are preceding means they are ahead of the current member. So I get June, July 13 because I asked for 3 members. Similarly, if I specify negative number, it gets the following members. August, September, October. So it always includes the current member that we mentioned within the function. So last periods goes back or forward depending on the integer value specified and returns so many number of members, okay, in the forward or backward direction. So when we say positive number, it goes to the preceding members. Preceding members are nothing but the members that are ahead of current member. So for the August 2013, we have July and June. These are preceding members. And what are the following members? September, October. So when we say negative integer, it returns the following members. Okay. So that is last periods. So it returns the following or preceding members. So last periods and periods to date kind of can be used interchangingly, right? Because in periods to date you can specify a given period, that is, you can specify a given member, you can specify a member, and you can ask get me all the members under that given level. So in the closing last periods also you are specifying a member and you are asking to get some members from the preceding or following order. The only difference is here you cannot get at the different level, you cannot go to a different level. Okay. So in periods to date, let us say in periods to date, if I instead of calendar semester here, if I just put calendar quarter, what happens? I get only September and October, because under quarter periods to date will return the children. I get July and August, because under quarter I have only 2 members including the current member. that is the positive integer in case of last periods, June, July and August. So, some of the functions, these time intelligence functions can be used interchangeably, but they become little tricky, but you can do it. So, next we have WTD, MTD, QTD and YTD. So, earlier in older version or maybe till 2010 I guess, no I don't, 2008 maybe. So, we had only these functions: periods to date, parallel period, last period, opening period, closing period. Okay. These functions were used to do any time intelligence calculations. But most of the case when we do year over year comparisons, or when we do aggregated sales and all, we need month to date. That means in this year how much sales we made, in this quarter how much sales we made, in this month how much sales we made, like that. So, MDX has provided some inbuilt functions. So, these functions are basically a Uber level functions that internally executes one of these functions. Okay. You can achieve the same thing, the week to date, month to date, quarter to date, year to date functionality using these functions, periods to date. These are base functions. Okay. These functions can be used to achieve the same result of this one, but to be simple, MDX provided these functions. Okay. These are a kind of wrappers. So, what does these functions do? Week to date, month to date, quarter to date, year to date. As the name specify, they return a set of sibling members from the same level. That means the level we specify as a given member, starting from the first sibling and ending with the given member. That means when we say year to date and we specify a member, it returns all the members under that given year till the current member. Similarly, when we specify quarter to date, it returns all the members under a quarter till the given member expression. Okay. We will see a couple of examples. Year to date, let us say I want to say again August. So, what am I getting? I am getting all the months till the current member. That means year to date by default goes to year level. Okay. So, you do not need to specify any level like periods to date. So, this is years to date is basically executing periods to date here. The same thing what we did earlier, periods to date. Where is periods to date? Yeah. So, this function what we executed, periods to date, is doing same thing. So, the same function is getting executed in year to date. When we are executing year to date, it is internally executing this function. Okay, periods to date with year as the level. So, in year to date what happens? It takes the current member, the member we specified, and goes to its parent year level. That means, in this case I have specified current member as August 2013. So, it takes August 2013 and goes to its parent at year level. Okay, it goes to the parent at year level and returns all the members till current member at current member level. That means, it does not return semester and quarters, it returns only months, because the member I specified is at the month level. Okay, these are year to date members. Goes to the year level by default, that means my members, current members year level, and get all the members till current member at current member level. Okay, so that is year to date. So instead of month, let us say if I say date, okay, I will use date in this next query. So what happens here? It starts from January, that means my current member here is 10th of July, 10th of August. This is my current member 10th of August, and it goes to the year level of the current member, the parent year level at the current member, and returns all the members at current member level till current member. Okay, it goes to the year level by default. YTD function always goes to the year level of current member, and returns all the members at current member level till current member. Okay, and similarly quarter to date. Okay, I will use month. When we use quarter to date, what happens? It goes to the quarter level. By default, it goes to the quarter level, and it is returning July and August, because when it goes to the quarter level of current member is August 2013. When it goes to the current members quarter, it is quarter 3 2013, and gets all the members till current member at current member level. So this is the reason why we define this dimension as time dimension. Okay, so when we define a dimension as time dimension, analysis services automatically knows which is the year level, which is the quarter level, and all. Okay, so that is quarter to date. Similarly, we have month to date, MTD. So what happens when I use month to date and specify a month as my current member? It just returns the current month, because there is nothing it can go. I am already at the top level. Instead, if I specify the date, if I use the date as my current member, so here I am specifying 2013 August 10. Now if I run my MTD function expression, what does it give? It gives me all the days till August 10. So what is happening? My current member is August 2013, and I am asking it to go to month level, because it is a MTD function. It goes to the month level and returns all the members at given member level till the given member. So that is month to date. Similarly, we have week to date, WTD. So WTD week to date goes to, by default a week level, but no such level was found. Okay, we don't have week level in this. Okay, yeah, sorry. So we cannot see the week to date. But assuming that there is a week level, it's again the same functionality. So it goes to the week level and returns all the members till current member at current member level. Okay, so these are MTD YTD functions, or MTD QTD YTD and WTD. So I could not show WTD because that cube does not have week level, but the functionality is the same as MTD, QTD and YTD. And again, for this for time intelligence functions to work, the dimension should be defined as a time dimension. Okay. So, these are the time intelligence functions, and very frequently used when we are doing analytics, especially comparisons. That means year over year comparison, month over month comparison, or how much sales we made as of today, how much sales we made as of last month, and how are we doing in each quarter. Those kind of comparisons you can do easily using time intelligence functions. Without this time intelligence functions, it's very difficult to basically do the comparisons. So, to skip to a different hierarchy level and to skip to the cousins, siblings and all, you can use siblings, cousins, those functions, but they are not very efficient in doing this analysis. But the time intelligence functions gives the flexibility to go to any level and consider all the members and stuff like that. And using parallel period, you can go in any under any parent. So, if you are in a given month, you can take a month and go to any parent, not to your immediate parent. You can go to last year's parent level or last before year level, and then get your the parallel member from that hierarchy. So, these time intelligence functions are used very much in doing those kind of analysis. This is about time intelligence functions.